Yo, yo, it's your boy Trey, and if you know me, you know that I floss daily for my dental health, and I trade monthly for the monthly rent. And look out, here comes my mean landlord, Mr. Dennis.
Hey, I got this terrible toothache, so I don't want any of your funny business running around trying to trade for rent.
What isn't funny business is dental hygiene. So why don't I trade you this minty floss for this month's rent?
No, I don't want your floss.
Let me show you how to use it, Mr. Dennis. So open wide, you get in there, get in between those teeth.
My teeth in there.
That's I think that was a really good, really funny first take. So Brady, you don't want the floss in your mouth because he's like using used floss. It's gross.
You know what I don't need, Alan, is I don't need someone telling me what my motivation should be, okay? Because I don't understand why I wouldn't just get the rent and go buy the floss. I mean, fucking floss is like $3. Rent's $1,500, $1,600.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's just like you're in this episode, your character is learning about the importance of flossing, and this is kind of like an absurdist comedy. So let's just not worry about the logic, yeah?
Alex, I'm also a little worried that me trying to floss for him doesn't really work. Just over Zoom, we don't really have the physical touch.
Okay, so let's just go shoot in person like we did the other episodes.
I mean, you've seen the COVID numbers, right, Alex? They've gotten a lot scarier.
I mean, do you even watch the news? I'm not going to risk my life for a third place show, okay? Especially one that doesn't care about logic. Theory, stop video.
No, Brady.
Why did we ever decide to make a show during a deadly pandemic?
Yeah, the rest of the primetime had the right idea. You know, they just stay home, make bread, dance, or whatever the fuck Nug Life is.
I wish there was Actually, what if we traded our show with one of those other shows?
Is that allowed?
I don't see why not.
I mean, that's never been done in the history of Channel 101.
We could try it.
Hello?
Hey, Chad.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, what's going on?
How's the dance show coming?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
We were wondering if you would be interested in trading shows this month.
I don't know. I mean, your show sounds kind of hard to do right now.
We trade our third place show down for your fifth place show. It's a steal of a deal for you, Chad.
It's a hot show.
It's a Channy winning show.
I don't know. I kind of just want to do my show.
This is a steal of a deal.
It's a steal of a deal.
Steal of a deal here, Chad.
Fine. Yeah, I guess we can trade shows.
That's me, Trey. I was stuck inside the apartment I couldn't afford rent for. Usually I'd trade for it, but you don't have anyone to trade with if you can't physically go out into the world. I didn't even have anyone to trade dance moves with.
That's me, Mr. Dennis. My tooth was killing me, and now my tenant was blasting loud music from his apartment. I was already evicting him, so there was nothing I could do but dance.
That's me, Alex Kavutskiy. I couldn't figure out the logic of why Mr. Dennis would accept trades in exchange for rent.
I mean, fucking floss is like $3.
I also couldn't figure out the logic of why I would ever make another Channel 101 show.
Why did we ever decide to make a show during a deadly pandemic?
And I definitely couldn't figure out the logic of pulling off a crossover episode with the Chad's show. So I just gave in and started to dance.
I'm used to having random crap around the apartment to trade, but now I just have random crap around the apartment to dance with.
I don't like to change my habits, and I don't like accepting trades for rent. But the more I moved, the more flexible I became.
And as I was moving and grooving, it hit me. Sometimes you don't need to be physically near another person to touch them. You could touch someone else with the way you dance.
I was holding myself back as an artist, hiding behind absurdist meta comedy. I wanted to make things that made logical sense, that could actually make a difference, that were important. And then it hit me. It's important to floss every day.
And even though the flossing didn't help with my current toothache, the new daily flossing habit I formed has prevented many dental problems in the future. And for that, Trey, no rent for you this month.
A little bit of minty floss for a month's rent? Now that's a steal of a deal.